everything on this platform, but I'm setting up everything else. Was thank you, Lord. Thank you. God is amazing. God is real. God is my source. Yep. God is amazing. God is real. God is my source. And that is what it's about, y'all. That is absolutely what it is about. It is about that. Come on. Give people time. Give me time to get a pen. Get your pen, sugar. I love it when I get a text message and somebody said, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" I get a text message. They say, "What's up? What's up?" Let me get my pen. Bam. Let me get my pen. Let me pick my pen. Let me get my notebook. Bam. Got it. What's up, everybody, y'all? This is your favorite coach, Coach Diamond. Coach Diamond in the house, y'all. Come on. Come on. I'm only use one speaker pod because the AirPod because the other one's sliding for whatever reason. I clean my ears. Ain't no wax in there. I hear good. That's the first thing. I hear real good. That's the first thing God unlocked. Do you hear me? That's the first thing He unlocked my hearing, my listening ears. And it was, matter of fact, it was this left ear, y'all. He unlocked that left ear. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful that He did so. So listen, I just want to welcome you all. Thank y'all for connecting so very much. Thank y'all. Come on in. Today's episode on Resilient Talk Podcast. Awaken her soul. Awaken your soul. Awaken his soul. Awaken the family soul. Wake up, people. Wake up. It's time to wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And so I'm excited about sharing this information with you guys because it's, again, I tell people all the time, it's not about me. It's not about me. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be all right. God, like he walked with me. He talked with me. He lead me. He guide me. And I don't move unless it's, instructed by God. That's it. Have no choice now. That's it. And so I want you to all know that you are in the right place. So welcome to today's episode, Build a Bridge. This is, of course, always Resilient Talk with Coach Diamond. I'm your host. And I want you to, take shoes off, grab your pen, grab your notebook, because I hope you take notes this time and really apply it to your life. I am first a child of God. I also have the privilege of being a wife, a mother, a daughter, certified master life coach, a speaker, a life coach strategist, and somebody that's really just very open-hearted and vulnerable to help other women out here. That's me. You want to call that a mentor? That's a mentor, whatever you want to call it. Hey, call me that. But just keep it clean. Keep it clean, y'all. Keep it clean. And so my purpose is to help women, children, and families in family development, families develop the life skills they need to thrive, not just survive. Today's session is called Build a Bridge, and we spend so much of our lives trying to look perfect, pretty, polished up, and putting it all together, thinking, this, that, and the other, about our own selves. We spend so much of that where when all you got to do is show them, open your mouth. Period. That's it. But clothe yourself. You know what I'm saying? Put some clothes on, right? Put some clothes on. But we spend so much of our lives trying to look so perfect. Nobody's perfect, guys. Ladies, gentlemen, women, men, children, and well put together to where we just take forever for our own journey to take off. Like if I could go back to my younger self, oh my gosh, y'all, it would be so amazing what I would tell just my younger self. You just don't know. Like when I write it down, I just be want to tell the truth again and again and again, but in a different way, like in a very respectful way, because we hurt ourselves. No lie. We hurt ourselves when we put ourselves in certain situations. But again, we spend so much time trying to look, polished up, put together. But let me tell you something. I've learned through my own journey. Perfection is impossible. Alignment is possible. Okay? Alignment is possible. So when your life is aligned with God, your values and your purpose, everything else begins to shift, to change. If you agree with that, if you know or think that's okay to say, just tap the screen or either just share a little reflection back with that. Because when you align your life and you align it with the requirements of what's helping you grow and other people grow, that's structure, boundaries, standards, respect, dignity, loyalty, honesty. Everybody wants order. But here's the question. This is the kickball question. How can you expect order if you've never built a structure to support it? You can't build a strong life on a weak foundation. I had to overcome fear. I had to overcome fear. I had to overcome hate. I had to overcome all of that. I'm keeping it 1,000 with y'all. Because when you know everybody don't like you, first thing you say is, okay, they don't like me, I don't like them either. Well, no, I had to learn that no matter what, everybody's not gonna like you. They're not. I don't know why I'm talking. My foot started itching. What that mean, y'all? Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna understand your perspective. Not everybody's gonna agree with you. Not everybody's gonna connect with you. Not everybody's gonna talk with you. Not everybody's gonna want to support you. Not everybody, like I can keep going. Not everybody's gonna like your idea. Not everybody's gonna want you to do your act of service, and that comes from a jealous discernment. We're gonna keep it 1,000. It comes from a jealous discernment. It comes from a jealous mindset, right? Because before you can even discern something, you got to build your mindset on the perspective of where you going with Christ or how Christ is leading you to treat people out here in this world. Like, sincerely, if we take it deep, I speak on that a lot because that's who I am. I'm a child of God. You asking me to obey. You asking me to follow directions. You asking me, the book telling me to do this A, B, C, and D. Well, guess what? If I got to do it, everybody got to do it. Look, that's my mind. Like, everybody got to do it. Or hands off. That's it. But you don't find that these days. Because not everybody wants to respect. Not everybody wants to obey. Be obedient. Not everybody wants to walk with dignity in them. And not everybody wants to walk with a little respect in them. Not everybody wants to walk with just a tad bit of class in them. But keeping it real, but with the class of being authentically led by what Christ is asking us to do. Not everybody wants to do that. They want to figure out what you doing. That's why I keep them guessing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I keep them on their toes, baby. I'm gonna keep you on your toes. I'm gonna keep you guessing. Why? Because you have to take the initiative to set and build a bridge to heal the things that you can't see. That's why. So when you build your bridge, when you build your foundation, when you build your journey to where you want to go, why you want to go there, and what you want to do when you get it, and you want to level it or leverage it or push it and place it, or when you get there, this is what I've learned. Once again, I want to break all of this down because these are the things that sincerely led me to where I am first. I had to get out my way of fear. Fear is just a word. The fear of trusting people. It starts right there. You can't move forward to even talk to somebody if you can't trust yourself around a person. If you can't trust yourself in the place of a person or to communicate with a person. That's vice versa, period. The fear of trusting people. The pain of loving the wrong people. The wrong people. You get a lot of gonna lie. The disappointment of broken connections. Y'all, that stuff do something to you. Life taught me that not everyone is who they say they are. Even in your family. Life taught me that. But God also taught me something greater. Don't stop loving because people fail you. Learn to love wisdom. I don't chase relationships anymore. I pursue them. I pursue that sucker. I'm going to push it to the point that, like, if you real and you say you're real, let's challenge you. Let's challenge you. Let's see how real you are. You know, let's see where you are mentally and emotionally when it comes to that part. And then your spiritual guide should always, that cap should always stay on. Because if we're out here really speaking up to help, elevate, coach, lead, teach, you know, all the people in the world, then everybody gets, like, it's a source of understanding. This is your foundation. This is what is needed, and this is, and you stand aligned with structure, with boundaries, with purpose, with life, with what God asked of you to do. Right? Right? No. A bridge connects what was separated. Don't miss that. Don't sweep that one up under the rug. Run to that. A bridge connects what was separated. And some of you need to build a bridge between your past and your future. Don't y'all hear me a lot say I stay in my own lane? I stay in my own lane. I do. I have to. But when you bring me a certain situation or something to help, to serve, to this, to that capacity, I do my best. First with character. First with respect. First with dignity. All things that's instilled in me, right? And when it's instilled in me, I'm able to show up to give my best. Yeah. And I tell people, don't connect with me if you don't want, like, this to really offend you in a way with healing the things you can't see. But do connect with me if you are needing a bridge that helps you connect the things that you need to separate from. The separation brings peace, clarity, love, dignity. But it starts with you. So some people need to build a bridge between pain and healing. I'm not going to say I do encourage you. I'm not going to say, well, I think you should. No, I ain't even going to say that no more. Because when it comes to you living out your life in dignity and respect and those boundaries, God asks you to do what's right for the people, for the people, for the people. I'm the people. You're the people. They the people. They the people. Our children are our future people. We teach this stuff daily. Daily, daily, daily. We teach it. And so when you build a bridge between pain and healing, guess what, y'all? It's beautiful. When you need to build a bridge between fear and faith, it's amazing. Hands off. Others need to build a bridge between who you've been and who God is calling you to become. So the next generation is watching us, and we are the mentors of that, right? But right now, they're confused. Right now, they don't know who to trust. They don't know what to say. They don't know where to go. Right now, they're searching. Right now, they're looking for truth in a world filled with noise. And y'all, I feel it. You want to know why? I feel it. I feel it. Because actions speak louder than words. My dad used to say it all the time. Actions speak louder than words, good. this. That's why we can't afford to live fake lives. That's why we got to peel off the mask. I did the mask challenge about the mask with the mask. I speak with a lift. I don't have a big tongue, but I speak with a lift. I most definitely did the mask challenge about a month ago now, I think it was. And when I build on my content and I build the work and I build the workbook, y'all, I do the workbook myself. I put myself in that workbook. I put myself as the client. I do the work. So the outcome comes, y'all see me growing. The outcome comes that you just grow and you reflect what you're learning. And so every podcast I record, every interview I accept, every coaching session I teach, let's keep going. I want you to know I pray first. I study. I seek understanding. Then I release what God has placed on my heart. I don't move just because I have something to say. I move because I understand the why. Y'all done heard me say that. Knowledge without understanding creates confusion. Wisdom builds bridges. Life coaching builds life coaches. So what bridge do I need to build today? You ask yourself that question. What bridge do I need to build today? Y'all, this work has been nothing but a blessing to me. And knowing that I'm growing in this field, learning who I am, learning the identity of who I am, learning my integrity, learning my dignity. I just go to the word. Now, I ain't finna surface. I ain't finna surf, speed, chop, skate. I ain't finna do none of that. Ain't nobody got time to do all that. And then, some folk like the foreplay move, in other areas of their life probably. But this part right here, what I'm talking about, I'm going to keep it copacetic, where you just got to get to the source of why. The why. You can keep them thinking, but they confused. Don't nobody want to think when they confused. Don't nobody want to think when they confused. They don't want to think when they confused. They don't want to show up when they confused. They just need structure, guidance. What's next? Why this next? What's next? What's next? What's next? That part. And so when you learn that part, that's the part that's going to shift you guys to become a better version of yourself. All right? And that's what I work hard on each and every day of my life. I got to correct this woman right here. I got to help this woman right here. Because, Jade watch me. Maybe your children watch me. Maybe them children over there watch me. Maybe the sister that didn't have a mama watch me. Or maybe the sister that didn't have structure of a daddy to know what type of friendship relation, I'm sincerely was blessed with both of my parents in my home, but it wasn't always peaches and cream. I mean, it was not. But at the same time, I am sincerely blessed to be able to share, to open up, to let you guys know the truth is the truth. And the truth will set you free, sugar. You just got to know what kind. You got to just know. You got to know. You got to know. You just got to know. You got to know. And so that's truly what it's about when you decide to get out your own way and really live out your dreams, your goals, your perspective on life, and just do the darn thing. You don't wait on nobody to tell you what to do, what's right for your life. But you sit down and you align that stuff, and that's what Coach Diamond does. I help you align that stuff to help you get in alignment with the alignment, and that's what it's about. That's truly what it's about. And I pray that, whoever I'm helping or working with these days, you understand that as well, because that's truly what it's about. Helping you become more aligned, to be more aligned with purpose. All right? Build a bridge to heal the past, right? Because my story wasn't always the greatest. There was times I was looking for love in all the wrong places, connecting with the wrong people, talking to the wrong folk, thinking you my friend, my boyfriend. Back then, my girlfriend, my everything. But then, like, what in the world? Like, are you serious? And then they boom, wish you to. No, Are you serious? Yeah, that part. Woo! I had to find me, honey. I had to find me. So, what fear is keeping me disconnected from God's purpose? What habits need more structure in my life? Y'all learning with me. Because I do my workbook over and over and over and over and over. You don't learn something. The psychiatrist told me and the psychologist told me if you do something 8 times or more, then it's sticking to your brain. Then it's sticking to you 8 times or more. Not 3, not 2, or whatnot. 8 times or more, and then it's sticking to your brain. And you know, some people have to do it more than 8, but that's okay. I have to do it more than 8. I have to stay into it. I have to read it probably 20 times to comprehend it or break it down or accommodate it. That's okay. Call me what you want, but I bet you won't get too much over my head. Why? Knowledge is power. Ask yourself these questions. What bridge do I need to build today? Am I building walls or bridges? I had to let my wall down just to get married. What? For real. What fear is keeping me disconnected from God's purpose? And what habits need more structure? What boundaries do I need to create to protect my peace? So your challenge this week, build one bridge. Maybe it's forgiving someone. Maybe it's having an honest conversation. Maybe it's rebuilding your relationship with God. Renewing your mind every day, not every week, every day. Maybe it's creating a daily routine. It brings order to your life. Whatever it is, don't wait. A bridge is built on one piece. One piece. One piece. One piece. Know where you're going. Figure it out. Confidence. Build on that and know what's in your life. Because when you know what's in your life, guess what? You won't push it out your life. When you know what you got in your life, then guess what? And a person is solid, holding on, connecting, keeping on, got you here, got you there, just motivation. You still speak up on your sources, because without God and the person that either motivating you, encouraging you, helping you, strengthening you, keeping you sane, you won't destroy that. You won't hurt that. You won't hurt your children. You won't hurt the people. You won't hurt, the people that you're connected to. You won't do that. Because you'll think, I got to build a bridge with structure to make sure I'm aligned to get from point A to point B. And real life story happened about 12 o'clock today. I called and asked for a number. When I asked for it, not a lottery number, y'all. Not a lottery number. But I called and asked for a number. A number to help somebody that's somewhere. And as I asked for the phone number, you give me a whole nother story. I don't want to hear that. With respect. But then you get mad because I say I don't want to hear it. No. You have to understand that we are in the process of moving someone forward for a better reason in their life. So when you're moving something forward, guess what? You know what? The conversation was so smooth when I said, I don't want to hear this name, I don't want to hear that name. I just asked you for a number, and this is what I asked you and why I asked you. Don't point your finger at yourself. Don't point your finger. We asked for a number. Let's keep moving. That was it. That's building a bridge. Let's keep moving. I protect my peace. I align my life purposefully. And I motivate those to do the same. And I motivate those to speak truth and know that it doesn't always pay a price to step out your comfort zone, to live out your true life. It doesn't always, it doesn't always. When you align it, when you step boundaries. See, that's where some people messed up at and got hurt years ago, many years ago. You know, whether it was family hurt, church hurt, relationship hurt, because you don't have those boundaries in play. You know, the Bible's a weapon. It is. That's my weapon. I'm gonna call it a weapon. See, what you label it as, that's your source. That's the Bible. That Bible's my weapon. And when I learn and sit down and learn it and apply it to my life, get back, Jack. I know what I'm working on for me, to structure me, to help me, to help me, to help me, the next sister, the next sister, the next brother, the next brother, the next sister. I do anything. For whatever reason, the Lord been sending me nothing but little boys in my life, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful. And I don't even have a boys club. But when I get these children and wrap my arms around them and sit and speak to them and hear the hurt, hear the scare, hear, y'all, it trickled down from the adults. But we got to fix that. You got to build that bridge. So this week, here's your challenge. Build a bridge. Build the bridge. Build that bridge. This week, build one bridge. Maybe, again, forgive somebody. Have that true, honest conversation. Rebuilding your relationship with God. Maybe it's creating a daily routine that brings structure, order in your life. Whatever it is, don't wait. A bridge is built for you to move and shift. Proverbs 24, chapter 3 through 4. By wisdom, a house is built. Built on what? Built on what? Built on what? That's why the kids love it, y'all. We have fun with it. By wisdom, a house is built. And through understanding, it is established through knowledge. Its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. It's only one me. But whatever God is doing in my life, I'm going to accept it, and I'm going to move, and I'm going to shift, and I'm going to grow, and I'm going to elevate, and I'm going to keep pushing, because the little ones out there, whether it's a little boy, a little girl, a little one that's confused, whoever, guess what? We got to speak over that, and we got to help them shift that. James chapter 1 verse 5 taught me, if any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding your fault. You better speak. He don't point fault at you. God don't point fault at you. Jesus don't point fault at you. He asks you to go, and he don't point fault, but don't allow it to be pointed back at you or from you. It worked both ways. It worked both ways. You don't have to be perfect. You have to be willing in leadership. You have to be willing in mentorship. You have to be willing in dictatorship. You have to be willing in the coacheship. You got to be willing to do the right thing for your good. God isn't looking for polished people. He wants you to be you. He is looking for surrendered people. Honesty, loyal. Are you honest? Are you loyal? Are you, speaking up on the truth when somebody asks you for their honest support for good reasons? So today, stop building walls around your heart. Start building bridges that lead to healing, purpose and the life God has already prepared for you. All right? That's the best thing you can do for you. See, people, when they hear for you, they always think, oh, she's selfish. She this. No. If I was selfish, I wouldn't speak nothing up. Know the difference. Know the difference. But it's people out there that want to feed, help, solve problems, push out, do this, whatever. But you got to know if that foundation is not built with a bridge, with the right sources, standards, not just people. It might take me years to have my folk call. I'm gonna do all kinds. My background check gonna be so real. It gonna be, ooh, honey. It gonna be real. Great leaders serve great leaders. So, however long it take to connect, that's what God said, baby. However long, just keep pushing, keep moving, keep thriving. You don't stop it. You darn sure don't look back. You keep moving forward. So, I want you to know you are already resilient. But your resilience comes out when you start building on that bridge. All right? It really does. Rise above all odds. Build the bridge. Walk by faith, not by sight. Live with purpose and never stop becoming the person God created you to be. Okay? Because this is your life, your purpose to live out your life when you are instructed with the right tools. Okay? So go be great at what it is that you know how to do. That you know how to do. But yet, build that bridge. Okay? Thank y'all for connecting with me. Great episode. I know it was. Woo woo. I wasn't a cheerleader, but I'm going to be a cheerleader for me. Woo woo. Woo woo. Yes, I finished that right there. I love it. I love it. Ooh, under 30 minutes. You better stop. I did that. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Applaud yourself. You ain't got to do it behind the scene. Do it now, because you never know. All right? Go be great at what it is that you know how to do.